Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. It is your girl, Jocelyn Williams. I wanted to stop in quickly and talk to you ladies while I wait on my daughter to come home. I wanted to talk about the three beliefs that most women have that is preventing them from making self care a priority. I thought it was important to share that today because I actually have been researching and asking questions. Um, about self care. I've been talking to women, mothers, wives, significant others, trying to figure out what is blocking and hindering everyone for making self care a priority. And I found out these three things are preventing women from doing that. And the first one is thinking that you have to take care of everybody else before you have the time to take care of yourself. So, when I was talking to women, mostly everybody was stating that my kids come first. I have to make sure my kids are settled. They have everything that they need. Um, all the things are in order for the kids. And then I have to make sure, my husband or my wife, my partner is okay. That some people are taking care of family members. So, like, family members were okay, friends were okay before they could find a time to do something for them. Now, this belief will always prevent you from making sure that self care is a priority because what happens is you keep pushing everything back, and you never find the time to do something for you because you haven't um, put space in your schedule to be able to do that because you're constantly saying, I need to take care of everybody first. So that is one thing that is blocking a lot of women from making self-care as a priority, is putting everybody else before you. The second thing that I figured out that was preventing women from implementing self-care was money. They felt like self-care was just very expensive, and for the things that they wanted to do, they didn't have the money for. And a lot of them are already working, or they have multiple streams of income or multiple jobs, and they just feel like, you know what, it's just too expensive for me to do the things that I want to do. Truth be told, self-care does not have to be expensive, but you have to look at it at a different angle. So, say for instance, if self care for you is sitting down and having a cup of Starbucks, but you feel like that's too expensive, you can make that same experience at home. Look, Starbucks is not doing anything that you cannot find in Kroger's or Publix or any of your local grocery stores. All Starbucks did was put a cute little logo on their cup. They make sure that they're just making it for you. It's convenience, and they give it to you and it's hot. You can do the same thing at home for a cheaper price. Maybe you like to get your nails done and your hair done, but you have kids and you're busy and you don't have time. Those are things that you can do at home, and it does not have to be expensive. So you just have to find a way to do the things that you love, but on a budget. And the third thing that most women and moms told me was preventing them from implementing self care every day was the activities in the locations. They felt like things had to either be local or it had to be catered to what their kids like or their spouse like. And then they settle for just sitting around doing the things that everybody else wants to do. Um, and they felt guilty if they chose to do something without their kids or their spouse or significant other. The thing is, you have to remove that guilt because before you're a mom, before you're an employee, before you're a business owner, before you're a partner, you're a woman. Like, who were you before you got all these titles and before you connected with everybody? And what do you enjoy doing? Do you remember on what you enjoy doing? A lot of women forget about that once they enter in relationships or they have kids. They just do everything for everyone else. So look into things that you can do on your own. I know one of the things that people have been talking about recently is booking a hotel and spending a couple of days just with you for like a self-care sabbatical. You can also find trips that you can go to 2 or 3 days, women retreats. different events that might be hosted, going on an actual trip out of the state or out of the country, solo travel. Everybody's doing it solo travel now. Doing these things and scheduling them will let you know that they're needed more than you always participating in things that benefits everyone else. Because think about this, when your kids get older, they leave the nest, they're going to have their own life. What are you going to do? Right? If you have a significant other or if you have a spouse, right? Everybody grows in a different personal development uh, journey, right? So say if everything that your spouse enjoyed or they like doing and you settled for only doing what they were doing, and now your spouse is at a place that they feel like, they've done everything they're supposed to do. Now they're looking at you like what you want to do. And you can't even answer that. You live your whole life for someone else. You built this entire life for someone else and you haven't did it for yourself. And it does break you down. It breaks you down. It makes you tired. It makes you bitter. It makes you exhausted. It makes you regretful, and you don't want to live a life of regret. So those are the three things or three beliefs that I see that women believe and is hindering them from actually having the most optimal self-care lifestyle for themselves. And you can change that. That's the good thing about it. They're not like so difficult that you have to wait. You don't have to wait. You can start implementing some things today to change how you see self-care and putting yourself first, because putting yourself first is not selfish. When you put others before you, it's like putting putting the cart before the horse. It's just not going to work. Right? It's just not going to work for you. So I hope these three beliefs and me telling you the things that you can do helped you. If so, leave a comment below. Let me know what you got from this live stream. And let's discuss this. I think women need to start discussing it more, especially Black women, because we've been taught to be strong. We've been taught that we're the ones that heal our household. We're the ones that make sure that everyone is straight, everyone is okay. We actually play the leader. And a lot of us have no choice because we are the leaders of our home. A lot of us are single moms, or you don't have the resources available. So you have to be in this masculine energy at all times. But it's a great thing to be in feminine energy and learn that. So, let me know what your experience have been. Do you deal with some of these things in your life? Have you did anything for it? Or if there's something that is new for you. So I hope it blessed you today, and I will talk to you ladies later. Bye.